All right, guys, let's do this. This is from Oranai. This is Sleep Token. Let's go. All right.
Sulfur on your breath, granite in my chest. You will never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. Fury, too damn late. Reason
I love that the bass line is being tied together.
never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. I was more than just a body in your passenger seat. You were more than just a
Maybe this is more one of their more subdued tracks. Then again, only a minute into it.
between the second-hand smoke and the glass on the street. You gave me nothing whatsoever but a reason to leave. You say you want me, but you know I'm not what you need. But when you sit there, acting like you know me, acting like you only brought me here to get below me. Never mind the death threats, plotting at the door. We'd rather be 6 feet under than be lonely. And if you had a problem, then you should have told me. For
There's only one singer in Sleep Token, right?
I'm controlling you, only drink the water.
But I don't know if I'm hearing a different tone from him because he's pushing more, lifting with his vocals, or if this is one of those bands that have a couple.
Just a body in your passenger seat. You were more than just somebody I was destined to meet. I see you go half blind when you're looking at me, but between the second-hand smoke and the glass on the street. You gave me nothing whatsoever but a reason to leave. You say you want me, but you know I'm not what you need. But
Some tricky sound design back there. See if they come back with that sequence. Oh, there we go. I was waiting for something like this. There it is. Wow, Oranai, a trippy track. I think, I've only listened to a few of their tracks in the past, probably about 4 or 5 of them. And they're usually in with the hard stuff that they saved here for the last 45 seconds. A little earlier on, maybe it's the more emboldened part of their songwriting is to use that as the push of the hook, is to get dark and dirty, then drop back into these more ethereal, luminal, or lumini. Anyhow, ambient, ethereal kind of vibes. The reason why I mentioned the voice thing is because I think in my mind, I'm used to more of his voice having that kind of sound where he comes from here when he speaks. There's this thing that guy from Creed, they all do that thing where they come from an area in their mouth that gives it that kind of rounded kind of vibe to it. I think, excuse me. Sorry, guys, this is the 6th stream. and then he lifts his voice with a little bit more power and moves his projection somewhere else in his head or something in his, as he's performing. So if it is the same person, which I think you guys had mentioned, or and I as well. The other thing is too, I think also, much like Ozzy Osbourne, I know this is going to be a very odd referencing. From the 70s, Ozzy had a very unique way that his voice had to be engineered. Always had to have this kind of doubly slap vibe to it that sometimes added a little flange to it or something like that. It's like a signature effect, if you would. Doesn't take away from actually the performance or anything like that. It actually adds its own special signature. And I think Sleep Token uses the same kind of signature engineering for whatever that may be for them as well. The other thing, as far as like I'm spacing right now. Oh, that pattern. That was like 80% of the track too. But what was really cool about the pattern that was in the back, that was establishing itself. Once again, you've heard me use that term, kind of the zip line, the thing that we recognize. What they were doing with that I thought was really unique is they were playing with the reverb send. It started off with maybe a slow released kind of 2-second plate, let's say, or hall, maybe even a cathedral vibe. And then as the track got more intense, it's almost as if they bled out a little bit more of that reverb so that it becomes more of a powerful ambient ethereal presence in there. But I'm sure this is, to me, one of the more chiller tracks that I've listened to, and I really dug it. I know it's a love-hate relationship with a lot of metal people, or the same thing with like Ghost, kind of love-hate relationship. But I really enjoyed it, man. I thought it was great. Man, am I mellow, guys.